Well, yeah.
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
All right. So we're talking about Murray. I didn't really want to, but a few people sent this to me, and yeah, I definitely want to at least go over it because it seems like an interesting article to say the least. Now, if you guys want to support the channel really quick, clanthemerchfan.com, link in the description. Get yourself some. Look at this. Get yourself. Get yourself some merch, man. All right, so let's go ahead and look at this. Recent Hawks game shows that the Spurs were smart to trade Murray. Now, this was sent to me a few days ago, so I'm a little late to the punch, but hey, we can talk about it nonetheless. Now, let's see what they have to say here. And by they, I mean Cal here. Let's see. So it says, it seems safe to say that former San Antonio Spurs guard Dejounte Murray was on his best behavior with the team, given how he's acted since being traded. It started almost immediately after he was acquired by the Atlanta Hawks, with his actions during and following the Drew League game, where he tried to show up this year's #1 overall pick, Paolo Banchero. So can I say something really quick? I'm gonna say it anyway. I always say that. I don't know why I preface things about them. Listen, this is nothing new. Like, I didn't understand this, where people were coming from when it came to this. This is nothing new from DJ. I've had this channel for a little while now, and one thing that I always got crap for this, for criticizing DeJounte Murray antics off the court. Like, I would do it all the time, and it would really irritate me, it would really bother me. And it was even things during games that I would get bothered with. The fact that maybe one player is really hot and he elects not to pass to them, but he makes the shot himself. But some people will say, no, man, that's just Mamba mentality. I'm just like, okay, sure, whatever. And you can't really argue with that, right? But it wasn't until he left the San Antonio Spurs where a lot of Spurs fans got on my side and was like, oh, wait, DJ is acting brand new. And it's like, he's always been like this. Like, don't get me wrong, I guess with San Antonio, it wasn't blatantly in your face like during games. Like, he wasn't just gonna mock people and make fun of rookies during games. But it's nothing new. Like, he's always been like this. It's been in a plethora of different situations, interpersonal relationships, just the way that he go after people on social media. He would make like really subliminal hits at coaching. He'll make subliminal hits at our front office. This was all the time. We draft a player and then he puts cringe emojis. It was always there, but no one cared until like he left San Antonio. So I don't know. A little hypocritical there. But moving on, let's see. And I won't show this because actually, you know what? I will show you. Let's see if I can get away with it. Then he taps him on the head. Yeah. Okay. You saw that. And a lot of things broke out there. But yeah, he's just continuously talking about how drained a 3 in Jabari Smith's face before tapping him on the head during a recent game against. That's so corny. He did it a few times too in that game. But moving on. DeJounte Murray may be showing his true colors in Atlanta. No, he's not. He's always been this way. It's like even the same argument that I did with Lonnie Walker, right? I was like, Lonnie Walker is the same player. People like, no, he's so much different now. Like, look at what he's doing with the Lakers. What were the Spurs thinking? I watched these Lakers games. He's the same player. He's the exact same player. He's just playing with LeBron and Anthony Davis now. I'm sorry. If you put Devin Vassell on that same team, Devin Vassell will be averaging stupid number. Don't get me wrong. He's averaging good right now, but he would look phenomenal. Like, people say, oh my God, is he LeBron's Chris Middleton? You know, like, that's what people be saying. So I don't know. But moving on, let's see. Moving a 25-year-old star under contract for 2 more seasons and hadn't asked for a trade is a bold move, but the Spurs may have believed that they could have contend with them. Yeah, he didn't ask for a trade. I think the Spurs came to him and said, hey man, if we traded you, where would you want to go? Or something like that. I don't know. Moving on. All right, let's read this last one and we'll get out of here. The San Antonio Spurs appear to have made the smart decision, getting 3 first-round picks, a pick swap, and improving their own pick by the subtraction of Murray thus far. Looks like a smart decision, not to mention that we are losing so many games, so we're going to be top 3, top 4 in this draft, which is great. That's partly because of how he's acted post-trade and partly because of how the Spurs look without him. While the Spurs are only 6-15, So yeah, this is a few days ago, and have the 4th worst record. I think as of right now, the 3rd worst, which could be a good thing in the long run. Could be, it will be. Keldon Johnson and Devin Vassell are both averaging over 20 points per game, which probably would not have happened if Murray had stayed. Ultimately, perhaps Murray wasn't as much of a culture fit as we all thought, and that may have factored into the team's decision to trade him. Whether it did or it didn't, the Spurs appear to be better off without him, given the assets they received, the improved draft position, and the emergence of Johnson and Vassell. Also, let's just look this up. I don't know the Atlanta Hawks standing. Let's see. I've seen some of these Hawks games. Let's see. They won a few. Hold on. Let's look at these standings. 4th. That's not bad. 13-10. I don't know if they were expecting to be better than that, but that's not bad. Gosh. God. Wait, hold on. Is it the same way with... That is weird. What a weird year. Maybe I just haven't been paying attention too much the past couple seasons, but was the 5th overall team in the conferences like nearly 500 last year? This just seems weird. Look at these. God, such a competitive... Man, this is going to be a good year. This is going to be a great year once the playoffs start. As it stands right now, it is, at least from what I've been seeing from the Atlanta Hawks, I don't know what they expected. I know they're still trying to trade away John Collins, so I don't know how that's going to go. But as it stands right now, I guess this is decent positioning, but they're definitely like a 1st round, 2nd round exit. Just from what I've been watching, that's what they are. And I would expect that they wanted more than that after getting Dejounte Murray. They get rid of so much for DJ, and on top of it, they spent so much money on their roster. So we'll see, man. That's rough. That is rough. But yeah, we are in a really great position right here. And I think it's going to only get better after this season. This is going to be ugly for a while, though. But yeah, decent article. Pretty good. And I completely agree. I just disagree with the whole, Dejounte Murray showing his true colors now. I hate that narrative, dude. It's always been there. It's just, he's more in your face about it. But no, this has always been there if you were paying attention. But anyways, I'll get with you guys later, man. You want to support the channel. As always, claimthemerchfan.com, link in the description, or become a patron and YouTube member, only $2 a month. Until next time, bye.